Hey guys, welcome to the Faith for Today podcast. Happy Tuesday to you guys. We've been talking about the favor of God because the favor of God is one of the best blessings that we can ever receive or even really tap into. Psalm 5:12 says like this. He says, "Surely, Lord, you bless the righteous. You surround them with your favor as with a shield." And the shield, again, does not only protect one area of the body. The shield was large. It was mobile enough to cover any and every area of your body. So our standing in the grace is the favor of God. So the grace of God literally is the favor of God, and which means it protects us, it provides for us, it gives us preferential treatment, and gives us certain advantages in certain situations. And so God's favor is not only on us, it is around us, it is with us. And God's purpose, again, for favor on a person's life is there for the primary purpose of bringing the person's success so that God will be attractive to someone else. And so it's that the goodness of God be seen in the land of the living. And one of the things I said yesterday, I'm going to have you do it today, just stop and pause and say, I have the favor of God. Come on, say it like you really mean it. I have the favor of God. Now, 2 Corinthians 12 says this. It says, this is talking about Paul. It says, even if I should choose to boast, I would not be a fool because I would be speaking the truth. But I refrain so no one will think more of me than is warranted by what I do or say. Because of these surpassing great revelations, therefore, in order to keep me from becoming conceited, I was given a thorn in my flesh. And it says a messenger of Satan. It says to torment me. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me. But he said to me, my grace or my favor is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses. I delight in insults. I delight in hardships. I delight in persecutions. I delight in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I'm strong. Now many times people talk about the thorn in the flesh, and really it says it's a messenger of Satan. And really what happened when Paul would go to different places to preach the gospel, there would be an uprising. One time they stoned him and he had to be raised from the dead. So I don't personally believe the thorn in the flesh was some kind of physical ailment for him, but it was really a demonic power coming against him through other people to keep him from getting the gospel out. And so the word sufficient here is defined as to be possessed of unfailing strength, to be satisfied, or to be contented. In other words, the grace of God or the divine favor of God was sufficient enough not only against the enemy, but also against, guess what? Infirmities, feebleness of health, or sickness, or lack of strength. It was strong enough against reproaches, which is pride, haughtiness, disrespectful acts, or rudeness. It was strong against needs imposed either by circumstances or by law of duty or distress. It was strong against persecutions, people who attack you for your faith in God. And also it was strong against distresses or narrow places or extreme affliction. So there are a lot of things that the favor of God works in. If we would just release it and we just open up our hearts to receive and believe God for it and to confess it, I believe the favor of God will literally change your life. And so when the favor of God shows up, guess what? Circumstances change and destinies are altered. I'm going to say it again. Circumstances are changed and your destiny, your trajectory, the place where you're trying to go and the things you're trying to do all get worked out and get turned around because the favor of God has showed up. And so how would your life look like if you were surrounded all day and every day by God's favor? How different would things be if doors open for you and you walk through each one covered with God's favor? Would your actions and attitudes in every situation be any different if you knew beyond any doubt that success lies ahead because you are one of God's favorites? Would you find the courage to lay down your anxieties and fears And the answer is, of course you would. And the truth is this: God's favor will change, has changed, and will continue to change your life. And so let's wrap up today by saying it again. I have the favor of God. One more time. I have the favor of God. We'll see you tomorrow on the Faith for Today podcast. Enjoy your Tuesday.